What's up, guys? It's Rob of Black Hill Woodwork. In today's video, we're going to be making a segmented bowl with these and these. This is some good wood, kiln dried, nice quality wood. So this should come out as a pretty cool bowl. I cut out some slimmer pieces from the boards that I got just to make some kind of cool design. It's kind of what I came up with. I think it'll look pretty nice. And so I guess what we're gonna do now is glue them all together. And in this video, we're gonna be using some wood glue. So let's glue them together, clamp them all up, and then it should be ready to turn by tomorrow, I think. Okay, the glue is set. Got it all clamped up. Let's wait for it to cure. It should be good by tomorrow. Next day, let's take these clamps off. And this is what it's looking like. Bottom looks a little wonky. At least the wood right here isn't perfectly straight, but that's okay. I'm gonna be cutting it away anyway. I will say, using wood glue and not CA glue, it really fills in all those cracks much better. So I will be using wood glue in the future, not CA glue. So let me go make a circle and then cut it on the bandsaw. All right, here it is. Looks good. It's not a perfect circle, but that's why we got a lathe. So let's connect it between centers and start turning. Okay, looks like it's spinning pretty good. Good turn on the lathe. Probably gonna bump up the speed. Usually I always have my lathe all the way to the lowest and then I bump it up. So it's starting at 400. But I mean, this is such a small piece. Not small, it's actually probably around 8 inches. Maybe I'll measure it later. But, you know, it's very well balanced and it's very light. So I think we could start off at probably at least 800 RPMs. Let's start this thing, guys. We're actually gonna be running it at 1200 RPMs. So first, let's just flatten out the bottom. Okay, I think we're almost completely flat already. I'll tell you one thing, they weren't joking about this being kiln dried wood. This stuff is really hard and hot. If you guys are some wood turners, you know that when you turn something really dry, those shavings just come off burning hot. So now I'm gonna round out the sides. I'm gonna keep it just like this. I want it completely flat with straight sides. And you know, I have a little bit of material right here for a tenon, but I think I'm actually going to be making a recess. So I'm still thinking about that, not 100% sure, but I was planning on doing a recess. So let's round out the sides. And guess what? I just found it on the floor. That's kind of unfortunate, but I'm not gonna be cutting it all the way over here to get that out. I'm gonna leave it just like that. I was trying to see if I could glue it back in there. But I mean, it's okay. I think it actually adds some character to it. Little knot that came out. But okay, let's see if all the sides are rounded out, which they are. I think I'm gonna go back to the bottom again, make it a little bit more flat, and then we'll do the tenon. It should be a pretty short video. It's not gonna be a lot of turning. All right, perfect. Everything nice and flat. I really do have enough for a tenon. I'm just trying to think. You know what? Let's make a tenon. We got our little recess going on, and we got the tenon. So let's flip it around, hollow it out, and sand it. So I actually will be using tail support just for a little bit while I get this completely flat, and then once I start hollowing it out, I'll take away the tail support. All right, we're running at 1200 RPMs. Time to turn it. Okay guys, this looks awesome. Let's sand it from 80 to 400, then put on the Yorkshire grit. I'm really excited to see what these two woods on the side look like. The darker one, can't tell if it's going to be some kind of purple or if it'll be more brown. It's an interesting color. I mean, it definitely looks purple to me. So let's go sand. Alright guys, so this is what it's looking like after sanding. Sorry if it's hard to hear me. I have my dust mask on. It's super dusty in my shop. So now it's time for the Yorkshire grit. I'm just going to be using the micro fine one, not the original. Then after that, I'm just going to sand the tenon off at the bottom and put some tried and true original wood finish on it. Basically the same stuff I do all the time, so I'm not going to record it. But if you guys stayed this far into the video, thank you, appreciate it. Hit that like, that subscribe button, and stay tuned for future videos. Alright, there it is. So that wood that I thought looked purple, turns out the Yorkshire grit really brought out the brown in it. So it's definitely like a dark brown. I think it looks awesome. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll go ahead, finish the bottom, put the finish on it, and then you guys will see the finished product. Peace.